Welcome to the Kodo STEM at Home collection, Construct and Explore Kit. Whether you're a parent, caregiver, or educator, this video will help you discover how these loose parts can spark curiosity, creativity, and meaningful STEM learning at home. In the next few minutes, we'll explore what loose parts are, what children are learning through this kind of play, and how to support different ages and developmental stages as you engage and play with your child. Let's begin by answering the question, what are loose parts? Loose parts are open-ended materials that can be moved, combined, redesigned, taken apart, and put back together in endless ways. They aren't defined by a single use, and that's exactly what makes them so powerful for creativity and problem solving. Unlike other toys that might have a fixed purpose, there's no right or wrong way to use loose parts. Children are free to experiment, to take risks, and to think outside the box. This kind of open-ended play encourages children to generate their own ideas, to test possibilities, and to adapt their thinking when something doesn't work. All essential habits of creative and flexible thinkers. Some of the exciting loose parts in your Construct and Explore kit includes wooden rings, spools, planks, and cubes. You can also add everyday items like rocks, lids, or scraps of fabric. These materials all become tools for construction, expression, experimenting, and storytelling. The beauty of loose parts is the child decides what it becomes. One day, a ring is a wheel. The next, it's a pizza, a steering wheel, or even a part of a robot. And that's the magic of loose parts. They grow with your child's imagination. There's no limit to what they can create, explore, or become. Whether your child is building, pretending, problem solving, or just messing about, loose parts offer endless possibilities for learning through play. As you dive into the Construct and Explore kit, just remember, it's not about the final product. It's about the process, the curiosity, and the joy of discovering what's possible with these materials. So let's explore, what are children learning through loose parts play? Loose parts may look simple, but the learning that happens is rich and complex. STEM skills emerge naturally as children explore balance, gravity, structure, and simple physics. Early math comes into play when they sort by shape or size, create patterns, or explore symmetry and measurement. Creative thinking grows as children invent and build using simple materials in new and imaginative ways. Language and literacy develop when kids narrate what they're making, tell stories, and describe their designs. Social emotional development is supported through collaboration, turn-taking, and problem solving when things don't go exactly as they had planned. And fine motor skills are strengthened as children pick up, stack, thread, and balance materials with control and coordination. Another one of the incredible benefits of loose parts is they can be used to support all different ages and developmental stages. Loose parts can be adapted for every age and stage of development. For toddlers, it's about exploring textures, stacking, rolling, and discovering simple cause and effect. For preschoolers, you'll see more sorting, building, and imaginative storytelling. Their language blossoms as they describe and explain their ideas. And older children can take things a step further, creating more complex structures, inventing games with the rules, or solving design challenges. Loose parts don't come with an age limit. They meet children, and even us as adults, right where they are and grow with them over time. Your STEM at Home kit comes with an incredible activity guide full of ideas and ways that you can engage and play with your child and even extend and further their engagement with these incredible materials. One of those activities is Tower Twins, What that's going to look like is one person in your family is going to build a tower. Now the challenge is going to be for the other person to try and replicate that tower and rebuild it in the exact same way. Let's see if I can do it. Looks like they used 2 of those, and then 1 of these, and then a person on top. I did it! This activity helps build spatial reasoning, communication, and attention to detail. Another amazing activity featured in your guide is Rebuild the Collapse. What this is going to look like is building a tower as tall as you can. You can either invite your child to build the tower independently, or you can take turns adding on to the structure. Let's see how high I can get it. I'm pretty good at building towers, so it might go for a while. Let's see. I told you I was good at building towers. Oh my goodness. Oh, it fell down. This activity teaches cause and effect, resilience, and early engineering thinking. One of the most incredible benefits of using loose parts is once your child is engaged with their play, there are so many simple ways to keep that learning and creativity going. We often have parents and educators amazed at how long children will sustain their interest with these materials. A few things you can do to help support sustained play is set up the environment to try and minimize distractions. Turn off the TV and maybe play some quiet music. Turn off your phone and quietly play alongside your child, modeling that sustained engagement. To support extended play, you can add found objects from around the house. Things like lids, toy animals, yarn, buttons, plastic caps, cardboard pieces, or even pine cones from outside. You can also try themed challenges to spark curiosity. Ask things like, can we build a bridge between these 2 books? Let's make a city for these animals. Giving a purpose or a prompt can help guide deeper exploration of these materials. Another great strategy is to read a book first, like Iggy Peck Architect, and then invite your child to build something inspired by the story. This connects literacy and engineering in a fun and meaningful way. After play, take a moment to encourage reflection. Ask open-ended questions like, tell me about what you built, or what would you do differently next time? These conversations build language and help children think critically about their process. And finally, revisit the same materials again and again in new ways. Loose parts can be used for dramatic play, math games, storytelling, and more. One set of materials, endless opportunities to learn and grow. Thanks so much for joining us. We hope this gave you new ideas for making play a time of connection, learning, and fun with your child. Be sure to check out the full Koto STEM at Home collection and our easy-to-use activity guides for more ideas to support your child's learning and development. Until next time, keep playing, keep wondering, and enjoy discovering STEM at Home.